The streak may be over, but who cares, because the Oil Kings are still on a roll.
Well, and how can you not be when you go on a 22 games without a loss? The Moose Jaw Warriors and their rookie goaltender ended that run in Game 4, but the Oil Kings came out blazing for Game 5 on home ice.
Here's a chance for the Oil Kings. Pell's cutting in. Pell shoots, and it does go in. They score.
Pelch playing his first game in the series, and he comes up big. Kings netminder Laurent Boissois was tested a few minutes later. He keeps this a 1-0 game. Now the Oil Kings bring the heat. The midget AAA rookie Justin Pollock with 2 big saves. Nearing the end of the frame, Edmonton power play, a toss on net, and D-man Martin Gernat is wide open. Kings take a 2-goal lead. The Warriors brought out a firing squad in the second period.
Back of the net, it goes to Beach. Beach fighting off a check, throws it at the net. They score! Simply to create.
Moose Jaw more than doubled the Oil Kings shots this frame with 17. Brossois proving his skill on the PK. Gets there just in time, still 2-1. Closing in on the 40-minute mark, Curtis Lazar one-on-one sneaks it past Pollock. Oil Kings regain their 2-goal lead into the third. Halfway through, Kings with the man advantage. Nice passing, and Gernat nets his second of the night. Edmonton looking good, 4-1. The Warriors keep the shots coming. Brossois extending as far as he possibly can to keep this 3-goal buffer. And the Oil Kings start a new streak with a series win over Moose Jaw. The Warriors may have ended the 22-game streak, but not the chance at the Memorial Cup. There's one more dragon to slay, though, before that can happen. And that's the Portland Winterhawks in the WHL final. With more from Rexall, here's Darcy Seaton.
Well, despite being outshot 38-24 here in Game 5 at Rexall Place, the Oil Kings were able to hang on for a 4-1 win, punching their ticket to the WHL final, thanks in large part to another stellar performance from goaltender Laurent Brossois and a 2-goal night from defenseman Martin Gernat.
Yeah, I got a lot of opportunity on power play, so it's really good for me, and I want to play in offensive zone, help guys there, and it's my job. I'm really happy I scored 2 goals.
Unbelievable feeling right now, but we still got one more series that we're focused on, so we can enjoy it for a bit, but like I said, we're focused on the next series now.
We knew Moose Jaw would come in here being an elimination game and play some great hockey, and I thought after the first period they really started to push, and then we got into some penalty trouble. But I thought our penalty killing and our power play was outstanding tonight.
Earhart from the line, a shot, rebound, right on the goal line.
I just saw a little bit of deflection. I saw it trigger off my pad, and I didn't really know how fast it was going in, so I just kind of hurried up and covered it, and fortunate enough to hit it for the line.
And despite being named Eastern Conference Most Valuable Player, Brossois says, hey, he's just looking forward to the final, which of course will be against the Portland Winterhawks, who are coming off a series sweep over the Tri-City Americans. So the WHL final is set. The Oil Kings versus the Winterhawks. Game 1 goes next Thursday night right here at Rexall Place. Darcy Seaton, CTV Sports.
And we're into round 2 of the NHL playoffs. Phoenix taking on Nashville tonight, and it was a good one. It went into OT, and the Coyotes came out victorious. Ray Whitney with the overtime winner, 4-3. They lead that series 1-0. And an interesting day for the Saskatchewan Roughriders, who this morning announced they had signed both quarterback Darian Durant and offensive lineman Chris Best to contract extensions that will run through 2014. But were later fined $5,000 for a rule violation. The Riders had veteran players take part in an unsanctioned workout in Florida last month, while the CBA allows for just one off-season workout, which is voluntary for the veteran players. Final day of round-robin play at the TELUS Cup in Leduc. Moncton facing Saskatoon. Stephen Johnson pots his own rebound to give the Atlantic Reps a 1-0 lead in the second. Contacts down to pair when Rourke Cartier puts it post and in on Nathan Armstrong, Cartier's 7th goal of the tournament. Samuel LeBlanc would give the Flyers a 3-1 lead through 40, but the Contacts would battle back in the third. Cartier's second would earn him a come-from-behind 4-4 tie.
When they heard about it, we're very excited, and players always like to play in front of a large audience.
Yeah. As we reported earlier, there will be no professional baseball in Edmonton this year, but there will be action at TELUS Field. The Edmonton Prospects reached a deal last week with Rexall Sports and Entertainment, so they will take over the 9,000-seat venue.
There's excitement, obviously, when you're a player and the aspirations to play professional baseball. You've got an opportunity to play in a professional stadium. Then it's been great for recruiting and great for morale.
To help offset the cost of relocating, the Prospects have increased ticket prices. $12 for adults, up from $8, and $6 for kids. They open the season at Telus Field on June 2nd. For more info, go to prospectsbaseballclub.com. And Canadian Milos Raonic facing world number 4 Andy Murray in the quarters of the Barcelona Open. Tied at 3 in the first set, Raonic goes to Murray's drop shot and puts away the overhead smash. Up 5-4 now. Raonic paints the line. Perfectly placed forehand, taking the first set 6-4. In the second, Murray up 6-5. Milos rips the inside-out forehand, placing it perfectly, pushing the second set to a tiebreak. It was all Raonic in the tiebreaker. This is one of his 14 aces on Murray, taking the straight sets victory, his first win over a top 4 player in the world. And he has quite the serve. That's what he's known for.
Good for him. And stay with us. We're back with some crazy students right after this break.